Can anyone defeat death and still rise to become the king of the world? October 22nd, 2018 was a night when it felt like time itself had stopped. WWE's powerful Superman, Roman Reigns, wasn't speaking like a champion that night. He was speaking like a son fighting the hardest battle of his life. He revealed that his real name is Joe, and that he had been living with leukemia, a form of blood cancer, for 11 years. That night, it wasn't just Roman who was emotional. The entire world watched as a true warrior faced a battle from within. The same fans who once booed him and hated him suddenly stood silent. Everyone feared that Roman's career might be over. But Roman refused to let that be the end of his story. He faced his illness and promised to return. And when he finally came back, he wasn't the same good guy Roman anymore. His message was clear. If you didn't want his love, then you were about to see his fear. He became the tribal chief. For 1,316 days, he ruled WWE with an iron grip. Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and many other great superstars stood across from him, but Roman continued to prove why he was called the head of the table. He turned the hate and doubt into power. Friends, Roman Reigns teaches us that a true warrior isn't someone who never falls. A true warrior is the one who rises again after being knocked down and turns his struggle into a legend. Roman showed the world that when your self-belief is strong, even the darkest chapter cannot decide how your story ends. True Roman fans, write Roman in the comments. And for more powerful stories of legendary fighters and superstars, subscribe to JA Editing. Imagine a man whose veins were filled with the legacy of boxing and wrestling, yet there was only one thing constantly running through his mind: destruction. Randy Orton, known across the world as the Legend Killer. But do you know how much this Viper, who made countless opponents taste defeat with an RKO, had to battle the demons and pain within himself? Wrestling legacy was passed down to him, but his journey was anything but easy. After being discharged from the Marine Corps because of bad conduct, Randy was left with only one path to follow: the ring. At only 24 years old, he became the youngest world heavyweight champion. But fame also brought anger and controversy. His ego slowly became his greatest enemy. His body was his biggest strength, yet that same body began to turn against him. Serious injuries to both shoulders brought intense pain that often kept him awake at night. There were many moments when it seemed the Viper might never return. Doctors warned that his career could be finished, but his punches were driven not by anger, but by an unstoppable passion for his legacy. From jail and controversy to spending 18 months away from the ring, Randy proved that the apex predator refuses to give up. When he made his comeback at the age of 44, his body looked more dangerous than ever, while his mind was calmer and stronger. Today, Randy Orton is more than just a wrestler. He is a legend who transformed his anger into his greatest strength. Friends, Randy taught us that no matter how difficult your past may be, your future is shaped by the hard work you put in today. Do you also love Randy's RKO out of nowhere?
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, कैसे हो दोस्तों? उम्मीद करता हूँ सब ठीक होंगे। आज मैं एक और व्लॉग के साथ आप लोगों के सामने आया हूँ। ये व्लॉग बहुत अच्छा खूबसूरत होने वाला है, इसलिए इस व्लॉग में हमारे साथ आखिर तक बने रहे। ये बहुत खूबसूरत अच्छा व्लॉग होने वाला है। मैं आप लोगों को अपना गांव दिखाने जा रहा हूँ। पीछे बैकग्राउंड में आप लोग देख सकते हैं, ये हमारा गांव है। बहुत खूबसूरत अच्छा गांव है, आप लोग देख सकते हैं। मेरे पीछे जो पहाड़े हैं, मैं अपने टेरेस पे खड़ा हूँ। बहुत खूबसूरत व्यू है यहाँ पर, बहुत खूबसूरत इलाका है, बहुत अच्छा इलाका है। आप लोग यहाँ पर विज़िट कर सकते हैं, इस पहाड़ों को देख सकते हैं। ये खूबसूरत खूबसूरत पहाड़े आप लोगों को पीछे बैकग्राउंड में नज़र आ रही है। ये बहुत खूबसूरत पहाड़े हैं, बहुत अच्छे पहाड़े हैं, आप लोग देख सकते हैं। इस पहाड़ों को इस तरफ मैं नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि सूरज गिर रहा है, सूरज तुलूप हो रहा है, तो इस वजह से कैमरे में साफ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा। तो इसलिए मैं दूसरी तरफ से आप लोगों के लिए एक खूबसूरत सा व्लॉग बना रहा हूँ। आप लोग बैकग्राउंड में देख सकते हैं, बहुत खूबसूरत सा बैकग्राउंड है यहाँ पर। आप लोग देख सकते हैं कितना खूबसूरत गांव है, अच्छा व्यू है। आप लोग देख सकते हैं, चेक कर सकते हैं, यहाँ पर आ सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं, घूम सकते हैं, फिर सकते हैं। ये इलाका कैसा है हमें कमेंट सेक्शन में लाजमी बताइए कि अगर आप लोगों ने अभी तक हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो जल्दी से जाकर हमारे चैनल को लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और बेल आइकन को भी प्रेस कीजिए क्या ऐसी व्लॉग आप लोगों को बार बार आती रहे। तो ये बहुत खूबसूरत व्लॉग है, आप लोग देख सकते हैं, चेक कर सकते हैं। इलाका बहुत अच्छा खूबसूरत इलाका है, आप लोगों को बहुत अच्छा लगेगा यहाँ पर आकर। अगर आप लोगों ने अभी तक चैनल को लाइक और सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से जाकर लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और बेल आइकन को भी प्रेस कीजिएगा कि ऐसी वीडियो आप लोग ऐसी व्लॉग आप लोगों को बार बार आती रहे। वस्सलाम, मिलते हैं दूसरी वीडियो में।